Taking a look at the perineum, this section of the perineum is the urogenital triangle. This is the anal triangle. Surrounding the anal canal is a space that's occupied by adipose tissue, and it's called the ischioanal fossa. The membrane, which is the inferior fascia of this muscle, is called the perineal membrane. The connection of all of these perineal muscles in this region is the perineal body. The muscles that make up the pelvic floor, the three muscles here, are called the levator ani muscles. The distal-most section of the GI tract is the anus. Approximately a third of the way into the anus is a line which divides the mesodermal derivatives from the ectodermal derivatives, and it's called the pectinate line. We can see the external anal sphincter muscles, the internal anal sphincter muscles. This artery, which exits the pelvis and enters again, branches go into the perineal space, is called the internal pudendal artery. Similarly, the nerve that accompanies it is the pudendal nerve. This is the male model, but the female model is very similar. These muscles are the ischiocavernosus muscles. And this muscle in the female actually splits around the vagina, is called the bulbospongiosus muscle. Next, we examine the features of the male perineum, including external genitalia. We start with the penis, and dissecting in, find this layer here of fascia called Buck's fascia, or the deep fascia. The artery seen here is the dorsal artery of the penis. We have the vein, single vein, in the midline called the deep dorsal vein. And we have the nerves, which are the deep, or the dorsal nerves of the penis. The erectile tissue seen here is the corpus cavernosum, and the erectile tissue in the midline is called the corpus spongiosum. This feature is the scrotum containing the testes. We've called this the bulb, and these are called the crus, right crus and left crus. This part of the penis is the glans. And then we have the a ligament which is not shown here, but it connects the pubic symphysis to the Buck's fascia. Right here is called the suspensory ligament. Urethra within the prostate is called the prostatic urethra. This very short section of urethra between the prostate and the penis is called the membranous urethra. And then the urethra within the penis is called the penile urethra or spongy urethra. Next, we examine the details of the female perineum, starting with the external genitalia. This feature is the labia majora, labia minora. The opening of the vagina is the vaginal vestibule. The anatomy of the clitoris can better be seen using this two-dimensional image from TEMA. The glands of the clitoris can be seen here. The body would be the feature that makes an arch superiorly, then inferiorly, and then splits along two long appendages called the crus. This is the ischiocavernosus muscle surrounding the corpus cavernosum, female. And then similarly, we have the bulbospongiosus muscle around the corpus spongiosum. This feature is called the bulb of the vestibule. The greater vestibular glands, or Bartholin glands, can be seen deep to the tissue here with orifices to the vaginal vestibule.